Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am EddCase of the MobCave. Welcome to Base Race, the build, where today I am going to be creating a floating base, as is the theme of February. Like last time, I'm going to do a, what's it called? A kind of a speeded up version, a time-lapse, that's the one, of what I'm building. So I'm going to whip to that now, and I hope you enjoy it. And there is our creeper base down there. So it's not very far away, but the big reveal, even though you've already seen it... Here is my build. I've gone for a kind of... fantasy flying kind of fort base is the kind of thing that I was going for. I really wanted it to be very, very different from last time's build. Last time I built the creeper down there, and whereas that is very it's dull and industrial and yeah. It's kind of, it's broken down, but it's kind of bland, and that's kind of the idea of it. Whereas this is pristine and detailed, and yeah, I've gone overboard on all the details and stuff, using loads and loads of slabs and stairs to make all these walls here. It's the kind of thing that I like doing as well. This is what I like building, but I tell you what, it was really, really hard because I built this first in creative mode. And then I recreated it in this world here. So having to replicate all of these little things like this was just hellish. But no, I managed to do it, and I like it. I'm happy with what I've done here. So yeah, I'm going to show you around a bit. I've got these little corridors around the outside, and then in the middle, you have to walk across the gap. Well, look, we can see the shadow down there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you have these little rings, a couple of them, going around this kind of magical power core. And here's where the gold block is. It's like it's got gold running all the way through it or something. It's it's powered by the magic of the gold, and it's lit up all the way. You get up by traveling up the water to the next level. The thing, it's mainly built out of the polished diorite, and quartz. Lots of quartz steps and things like that. Those are definitely the main building blocks I've got here. But yeah, we've got the 4 netherrack, of course, making fire on each of the 4 compass points. And these doorways, which I'm really not sure how anyone can actually get into. I imagine the people who live here have got wings or something. I don't know. They can fly. But yeah, they're guided in by these lights. And here's the is that andesite, polished andesite? They go around each of the fires on all sides. So that's how I used them. Coal is just a decoration, so you can see through the stairs and the slabs on the outside, and you just see black on the inside. The redstone is under here. You'll be able to see it better if I hop onto here. Have a look on this side. The redstone's here, lighting up these, and I don't know, it gives a nice a little bit of colour to the place. So if you're walking around on the underside and you look up, you can see the redstone, you can see the glowing top and stuff, and I just think it looks kind of nice against the white. So yeah, that's how you get up here, and then you have to travel around, and this thing here is what I'm kind of imagining is like a wizard's tower, because it's like a fantasy place, so you know you have to have a wizard. And it's all floating and stuff, and it's all magical, so you know the source of all the power has to come from somewhere. So I'm imagining that up here is where the lizard this is where the lizard lives. This is where the wizard lives. I'm going to set it to nighttime actually, because I really want you to see this at night. This is kind of what it was intended. Time set 14,000. No, hang on. I'll just open this LAN for a minute so I have cheats. Because I really want you to see this. Bam. So yeah, you come up here and you've got these glowing lights floating in the sky. I've definitely tried to keep to the floating theme as much as possible. So you've got these floating lights and you've got these floating blocks of water. As if, like, this is the wizard, the mage's main kind of magical place where he lives, he does all his work here. So you've got these you've got water things and lights just flying in the air. Right in the middle here, he's got everything a wizard could need. He's got the cauldron, And I'm thinking these boats make a kind of nice like basins or just place for him to mix all of his ingredients and stuff and make whatever potions or anything he wants. He's also got bookshelves in the middle. So basically everything a wizard could need to do anything he possibly wants. He's also got all the decoration up here. So to make it feel a little bit more like a home, he's got wooden sides rather than the kind of white pristine stuff down here. So yeah, I managed to use up all the dark oak wood here and the logs here. I used all the leaves as if... I mean, it makes a nice pattern on the floor. I like having a nice patterned floor, but also it's almost as if you're kind of walking on foliage and stuff. You get up here and it's not completely pristine because he's been doing all of his different work and stuff, so you're actually walking on leaves and stuff that are randomly strewn around the place. And of course, he needs to live up here, so he's got his farm. Oh, and the farm is hydrated by another floating block of water, so I kind of like that. And yeah, the power core in the middle is also completely floating. Because right at the bottom it is not attached. There's just that gold block that I showed you, and at the top it actually ends right there. There is a half slab, so it's not even touching the top. There, you can see it there. It's a half slab. So the power core is floating in the middle of this flying base. Oh yeah, the smooth stone I used up on the underside of here, so it makes a kind of pattern. On the underside, which you only see from the underside, although you can kind of see through the leaves as well. And I've got the banners on the outside. I kept the banners white because I just felt that it was in keeping with the general aesthetic. And yeah, I've got some of the... I used the magenta wool on the outside as well, as if it's part of the decoration. Also, talking about decoration, if I just come down here, on each of the 4 sides... on each of the 4 sides by the doors, I've used up the gravel and some of the cobblestone, making a kind of a patterned entrance. I'm thinking that it's either like it could be some kind of engraving or like a mosaic or something just on the inside. You can't work it out because it's Minecrafty, but yeah, just some kind of nice little entrance way. I'm trying to think of anything else that I haven't mentioned. Lots of details that you don't even notice until... The other thing is that I did have this place completely lit up by torches, and that was to make sure nothing spawns, but I'm not entirely certain that things spawn up here anyway, because it's too high up. I didn't actually look that up, but I just like it with a darker feel. So you've got these really light, bright things here, and going around the place, but in other places it's kind of dark and not really dankly dark. It's just kind of a calming light, which is what I like about it. Obviously you've got the water coming down, got water in several places, and the floating water, and the water in the cauldron up there. I think I've mentioned just about everything. So yeah, here is my build for February. It is a floating fantasy base, a kind of a wizard's fort, if you will, and it's very circular. I've gone for the circular design. I just wanted to keep it away from what I built last time with the creeper as much as possible, and I think I've achieved that. I hope you like it, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of your builds. I've already seen John's build, John Fell's build, and have I seen anyone else's? I've seen hints of what Cherry and Batty are going to build as well. I know what Ol was going to build. I'm not entirely sure if he's going to have time to actually build it because he's got other commitments at uni. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what else other people can come up with, and I am really hoping that you will join us for next time. Oh, March's challenge. I'm gonna have to think up something with that. A couple of days to go. Nah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good one. Yeah, so thank you for watching. I have been EddCase, and I will see you next time, next month. Goodbye.